Good morning, folks. Or good day, I should say. I was going to sing you a song this morning, but then some of you would have turned the big switch at off. But I was going to sing as It's Only Make Believe. We're going to probably make a few of these because things have been not bothering me, but kind of itching a little bit lately. I'm going to go back maybe, it's at least 40 years, maybe more. You remember the company I was working for, E.B. Eddie's? Well, E.B. Eddie's was owned by a fellow called George Weston. And this is the father of you know him by here in Canada by the President's Choice. That's a brand, and he owns Loblaws. He used to own, I think he doesn't own anymore, I think it's disbanded, Weston Bakeries. The old man used to own Weston Bakeries, I know that. But I think, or maybe he still owns it, I don't know. But he owns Loblaws, he owns Shoppers Drug Mart, he owns a lot of stuff. Galen Weston. He's in the news lately, and it's because, well, we won't get into this, but supposedly he's gouging the consumers with his prices, eh? But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, more than 40 years ago, E.B. Eddie's, and George Weston was coming for a big inspection. Let's call it a make-believe show. The directors of the mill, and the people running the big show, because there was quite a few mills, in all of Ottawa here, and anyways, so they wanted to unroll the carpet. Well, he come a few times. I seen him come to the mill a few times, and every time it was the same thing, We'll start on the floors, of the. Well, they weren't the machine floor. They're usually a little bit higher, but they used to have a broke chest, they call that. And when they'd wind the rolls, the paper rolls on the machines, if they get more than a certain amount, I think it was 3. I don't know exactly. I wasn't a paper maker, but anyways, there was a certain amount of breaks in the sheet. And when they were winding, they'd have to send it back to the broke chests, and they'd guillotine that roll of paper, and they made They make scrap out of it. They mix it with steam and hot water, and then there's a big knives, like jagged knives that rip into this, and they chew it all up. And fiber, but this is used fiber, and they send it back into the chest, and they remake paper with it. But I'm not here to explain the paper making process. I'm here to tell you how they put on a big show, and the big mucks, they get to see. They don't see reality, They just see what the people want them to see, He was the owner, and there was a sign on the side of the building, E.B. Eddie's, and the painters came for a few weeks, and they painted the sign, and that they had the contractors come in with the dump trucks and the parkings, They were all that's right, I had started on the broke floor and I never finished. I'll go back to that after. In the parking lots, they spread the gravel, and they straighten it all up. No more potholes. Before, maybe 10 years the last time he come, so the parkings were full of potholes. Some of them you could have almost buried a car in them. and now everything was gravelly. Everything was smoothed out, and it was all level and nice gravel, and everything that was paved, there was a lot of paved area too, Well, that was all repaved, all new pavement, They got the companies in. I don't know how come the guy never checked the bills, How come we got so many expenses this year for redoing everything? Okay, and here's the big cruncher too, on the broke floor, that used to be, the broke floor there, you could just drive a tow motor through, And the guillotine and the chest was at the other end. But when he come, it was almost empty. There was maybe 10 different rolls that the guillotine guy had to chop up, But it was almost empty, You know what they did with all the rest? They brought it back down, and they take these 48-foot trailers, the enclosed ones, and they brought all the put them in the trailers, and they put them in, parked them all one beside the other in the parking lot. So nobody knows, nobody cares, The old smoke and mirror show. And everything was kept spick and span. There was nothing nowhere. They repainted the walls on the inside, They even hired students, to help the painters, And it was incredible the effort they put just to put on a show, And they were happy. He'd come. Sometimes he wouldn't even parade around because we were working, And but always kept we were working in the basement or something. They kept us out of view, because they didn't want him to get the idea that there was money being spent on the workers, It was just things were running, and the machines were running, making money. So doesn't matter in life, Things are never exactly what they seem to be, There's always the big show, the horse and pony show, or the smoke and mirror show going on, In politics and in different things. I gotta make a few of these, and I'm gonna put some light on them, And that the windmill and the green stuff I just made there, not a few weeks ago there, the windmill blades there, they're not recyclable. Like there's thousands of gallons of oil in those gearboxes, being and the amount of steel used to make these windmills. So how green is that, And hang on, I forgot to say this when I made that video. Those blades, they change them about every 8 to 10 years. So just imagine how many fiberglass blades there is in landfill, It's incredible. Anyway, things are always what they seem like. I got a few more of these. We're gonna endeavor into them, But this is it for it's only make-believe for today. The big show for George Weston, and now it's Galen Weston they call him, And but he's not the owner of E.B. Eddie's anymore. It's Dumptar, and I think Dumptar has been sold to. It starts with a W. Forget now. I can't think of it. Anyways, but it's Dumptar's still Dumptar, but it's owned by an American company that bought it. So things change, Probably the same though. Okay, folks, that's it for this one. It's Well, I'd probably do maybe two more. Two more that I have in my mind, and maybe more depending how they pop up. The spring's coming, but we're not there yet. Well, we're not going to the camp, so as long as we're not going to camp, it'll be, unless I endeavor into this. Hang on. I'm just going to show you, just show you what I'm up against. Hey, how discouraging all this is, eh? Look at that, folks. See, that's why I'm not cleaning, eh? Because it's discouraging. I find it funny, eh? What the heck? It's, you want to see something? I'm gonna show you something. Hang on. I'm gonna undo this a little bit there. Woo, woo, woo. You gotta gander at my limousine. See, that's the other side of the toolbox on the workbench. There's a reel under there. Oh, right here. Hang on. Ooh, right here. You can see the steel. Well, there's steel all the way down there, and there's a workbench under there, but it's just covered up. Hey, woo, woo, woo. I'm kind of sideways a little bit. Yeah. But we're gonna go and change that. Okay, folks, this is it for this one. Comments are welcome, as usual. We'll see you in the next one.